All right, let's get this show started.
Start today's news with Dustin Poirier saying he's down for a fourth Conor McGregor fight. Conor McGregor recently claimed his rivalry with three-time foe Dustin Poirier is unfinished in the wake of their third fight more than 2 years ago, claiming that a fourth pairing of himself and Poirier is nothing less than a must in the future. When asked by a fan about the potential fourth clash with Poirier, Conor wrote, "Let's be real, it's a must, unfinished." In an interview with ESPN MMA, Poirier responded to these comments from McGregor and said that he'd probably accept this fight to shut him up once and for all.
You know, we've heard Conor say he wants to fight on there. He's supposed to fight Chandler. He's mentioned that another fight with you has to happen. Is that something you would say yes to for a fourth time?
We'll see. I probably would try to shut him up once and for all, but even if I slap his ass around again, he's still going to be chatting. So we'll see. Is him and Chandler official for that? I don't know what's going on.
I don't think any of us know what's going on. I don't even know if they know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. I don't know what's going on, but that could be another, that's a huge fight. 2-1 against him. I don't really see another reason for it, but it'd be a huge fight.
As for his next fight, Dustin said that he wants to return at UFC 300.
I've been thinking about 300. I think that's a big event. Like I said in another interview, I missed 200. I'm not going to be around for 400. So that would be like pretty cool for me. But just have to see opponents and the landscape at that time, what's going to happen. I don't know. But I think I'm going to fight beginning of next year. The opponent is what we're looking for.
Max Holloway calls out Justin Gaethje for a BMF title fight. Gaethje is the current BMF champion and will likely fight for the UFC title next time out. However, he may have to wait a bit as Dana has said Charles Oliveira will likely be next for Islam Makhachev. With that, Justin suggested that he could fight Max Holloway for the BMF title. However, he later shut it down, saying that he likes Max too much and doesn't want to punch him in the face. Now, in an interview with ESPN MMA, Holloway shared his thoughts on a potential fight with Justin and said he would love to face Gaethje, possibly at UFC 300. What do you guys think of this idea? Drop your comments below.
We see what happens, but with the Islam and Charles fight maybe happening before the summer, before Ramadan, I'll shoot him a shot for that BMF with the highlight. I think we both would make a fun for the fans. There's that BMF belt. I know they're short on guys for UFC 300, so that'd be ideal. Maybe go out for one for the fans, just because. He's gonna be waiting. If something fight before Ramadan, he's gonna have to wait all the way to October. And his last fight was what? When was his last fight? That'd be over a year and a half, right? A little closer, pushing closer to a year and a half. And I don't think he should be sitting around that long. So in the meantime, why not just have a fun one? Both make a lot of money, and we're gonna put on a show, and we make a lot of fans happen. So that was the idea I was needing. I know I saw him. I think it was the interview with you, right? Was it the interview with you? Yeah. Yep. He said he didn't want to. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that dude's so cool, bro. That's why. He's the nicest guy ever, bro.
Tom Aspinall has received backlash after a crude interview with Nina Drama. 1 week after his heavyweight title win, and Tom is being ripped into for asking Nina Drama a quote-unquote crude question. Hear it from Tom himself.
Someone had asked you, I've got a question.
Okay.
Have you ever been fingered by an MMA fighter before?
Fingered?
Yeah, fingered.
No.
What would it take to
finger me?
Yeah.
Are we talking about the same thing? To finger me?
Yeah.
Never.
No. All right.
No.
Well, I've seen some really weird questions on your Instagram, so I thought I'm just going to throw one in there. One in.
No, never.
No, never.
No, never.
I'm just checking.
Now, Nina defended Aspinall, tweeting, "I absolutely love Tom Aspinall's humor. The reason he asked me that crazy question is because we follow each other on IG and sees all the crazy weird questions my followers ask me. Aspinall is funny as and he didn't offend me at all. He was trying to get a reaction out of me, and he got a good one. LOL, I asked him some crazy ass questions too."
Okay, so you have to go watch the full interview I did with Tom Aspinall. It's hilarious. And he asked me this crazy question because, for context, he was saying that a lot of you guys ask me insane questions. And I said, I can't even post half the stuff you guys ask me. It's so crazy. So he was asking me a crazy question. So that's what that was. And I thought it was hilarious. The full interview is extremely funny. It's on my YouTube right now. Tom's a very funny guy, great personality. British humor and American humor are entirely different. So a lot of people who don't understand British humor, you gotta go watch the UK Office. That is the pinnacle of British humor, in my opinion. It's two entirely different things. So I think the interview is really funny. It's on my YouTube, so go check it out. Okay, so you have to go watch.
Henry Cejudo fires back at Daniel Cormier. Recently, Cejudo criticized Tom Aspinall for celebrating his UFC interim title, calling the belt not a real thing. He later received backlash from the MMA community, including DC. In a video posted to his YouTube channel, DC defended Aspinall's accomplishment and explained why Cejudo is wrong.
Henry Cejudo, man, I like the guy. I do. But this dude has never been more wrong. Henry said, Tom Aspinall shouldn't have been as emotional to become the champion. It's not the real belt. It's not fair. Henry Cejudo became the UFC champion because he's a tremendous athlete and he is just a winner. He's just a winner. But Henry Cejudo was not groomed to be UFC champion. Henry Cejudo was groomed to be the Olympic wrestling champion. And he did that. And when he did that, he cried. He was excited and he was the champ. And it felt like he had accomplished the world. That's what Tom Aspinall did. Interim or not, they're wrapping 12 pounds of gold around his belt, so he got emotional. That feels as real to him as that Olympic gold medal put around Henry Cejudo's neck back in Beijing. His father quit working to train him to go chase that belt. Henry's wrong. Friend or not, wrong.
Henry fired back, posting this video.
So DC, man, you're turning on your Olympic team, man. You're turning against the greatest combat athlete of all time. But you know what, DC, I love it. If I was to win an Olympic silver medal, you think you see me running around? You think you see me crying? You think I would want to pick up that American flag and represent all of us? An interim bout just means you're the #1 contender. And for all you soft people that don't like that, including Tom Aspinall, because yeah, I will say this. Yeah, it was too much. Save those tears. Save those tears that if you can beat a guy like John Doe, if you can truly beat the greatest of all time and say you are a world champion. I just personally think, you know, first of all, congratulations to Tom. But at the same time, you're the #1 contender, man. The interim belts mean nothing. They mean nothing because you know what it's all about? And this is why it's all about being the absolute best in the world. And if you don't understand that, if you guys don't get that logic of you being #1 to say you're #1, not #2, #1, then it's different. But DC, you wouldn't know. You know why? Because there's only one Triple C. There's only one greatest combat athlete of all time, and his name is Triple C. P.S.
Here are the top 3 memes found on the internet today. Third place was found over Instagram and was posted by a user named BeaverSmashTV. The second place meme was found over Twitter and was posted by a user named Breast. And the top picked meme was found over Instagram and was posted by a user named As Shopped As It Gets. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to stay in the talk.